Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this session we will see how you can add a source to any notebook. So I'm going to create a new notebook. In the previous session we have seen about how to add a new notebook. I'm going to create a new one here. Okay. So in the new sources I'm going to upload a file. Okay. As I told in the previous session, you can add it in a different ways. You can do a web search, or you can upload files. You can add a link to the website, or you can pull from your Google Drive, or you can, just do a copy paste of the text. Let me add. So for this particular notebook exercise, I have chosen something called annual report of a company. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Going to upload it. Okay, so once you upload, it will get listed here. Okay, it will take a time just to get uploaded. And for the second file, we call it as a source. Let me search. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to compare the sustainability report of Puma to that of I'm going to compare it with the annual report of a Nike. Okay, so let's see. Let me pull out the data from the Nike. So I'm going to search here. Okay, let's see if it can pull out the data from the Nike website. Okay, so it has pulled out data. Okay, so you can either choose to view before importing. Okay, so these are the links which it has added. Okay, so you have two options here. Okay, it lets you select all the sources, or you can choose to ignore some of these. For example, say this you think which is not needed, you can just uncheck them. Okay, you can let other link to be added. Okay, so you can import these data to the source directory. Okay, so here what I did, I uploaded one file, and for other sources I just did a web search. You can do a web search, or you can also do from your Google Drive. So based on all these files and data, it will create, which is called Puma Annual Report 2025 Combined Management and Financial Result. Okay, so this is the first step of getting data into your notebook. So even after creating, you can continue to add some more sources. For example, you can go to the YouTube. Okay, you can search for Puma sustainability. Okay, filter, you can say this year. Okay, just for example, I'll let me check this particular video. Okay, let me
Imagine sneakers that heal themselves. Track your fatigue.
okay, I have copied this particular link. I'll paste it here. Okay, and you can do multiple URL also. Okay. Okay, I can add one more link.
Puma.
Okay, so you can add multiple link. Okay, a comma is also not required. You can just keep on pasting the link. Okay, Google Notebook will figure it out. Okay, you can click on import. You can see that these two videos are also get added to this particular sources. Okay, so next step is chat window. Here you can do, custom prompt, or you can choose from any of these. Okay, let me check this. What challenges are brand facing in the Chinese market? Okay, you can even type here, but let me, for a first demo, let me just click on this. Okay, it will go into all these sources and grab you the exact insight what you need. Okay, so I have asked for what challenges are brand facing in Chinese market, so it has given the result. So you can also give, can you compare and give me report on both Nike and Puma. Okay, since it has both the data, I'll just ask this simple question. Okay, it will go through all these pages and it will review the content and it will provide the result. Okay, so this is a chat window and output normally comes here. You can see on the right hand side, it is generating a report. So sometime it will take time. Okay, so this is something I will discuss in the next chapter, where you can configure your chat how you want it to be. But as a our first notebook, this is a starting point. Okay, if you can see here, it has created a comparative corporate report for Nike versus Puma. Let us open it. Okay, so based on this document, it has created a beautiful report. Okay, and it has compared both the companies. Okay, it has given everything in detail, and you don't have to go through all this. It has done a lot of work for you. So this is the first report what we have generated. In the next session, we will see how to configure the chat and other features.